Alright, and welcome back for some more easy blues harmonica, and today we're going to play with the blues scale, which on our C harp, if we play that in second position, it's going to sound like this. Very important scale for the blues, so important it's even got blues in its name. Alright, so what is it? What are we playing? So this is like a partial scale. It's not like a major scale or like a minor scale, those sort of things. It's not that many notes. So our first note in the blues scale is 2 draw or 3 blow. That's our root note. Now that's in two places on the harmonica when we play this in second position, so that can help us like balance out our breathing. We can use them interchangeably. So generally we say that we start on 2 draw and then we go to 3 draw half step bend. So 2 draw, 3 draw half step bend. Now the bends are always fun. So like on hole 3 you've actually got 3 bends. So the natural note, bend 1, bend 2, bend 3. So yeah, always fun. You really want to get a nice, you can get that raising tone on this one. It won't matter too much. It's a very blue note. It's like a minor third. So the next note is your 4 blow, then 4 draw half step bend, going to 4 draw, 5 draw, 6 blow. So run through them again. So that's our blues scale. We use that a lot obviously for the blues. Got some really cool notes in there like your dominant 7th, which is 5 draw. That one. And of course like the whole 3 bend. Probably heard that in spoonful. Okay, so what's a good way to practice this scale? So I like to practice this with a metronome, and I used to practice this a lot because like this is a fundamental, like I use this scale a lot, and realistically what I want to be able to do is I want to play up and down through this scale by rote, by like, muscle memory. I don't want to be thinking about things because I want to be able to do this so well that like, when I'm up, I can be thinking about like, what am I going to do for the rest of the day, playing things, because that gives me time when I'm on stage playing music to plan things, think about what I want. What's the singer going to do? Are the drums going to go here? What can I add to the song? So while I'm thinking about those sort of things, I don't want to be thinking about, oh, what's the next note in the scale? What's the next note that I sort of play? So for me, on something like this, I've been practicing this a lot. So I like to use my cowbell metronomes, and I'm going to start off with like a metronome on 120 beats per minute. And I'm going to do this in eighths notes, which basically means if my beat's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what I want to sort of sound like. Now, when you play this scale, you can slur the notes together, like listen. But you can also play them staccato with like gaps between the notes. Listen. I like to practice staccato mainly because it's a little bit more difficult and you can't go quite as fast staccato as you can just sliding back and forth. So it's a little bit sort of more challenging. So if I get my metronome going, it's pretty quick. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. That's what I want to play. So the reason why I do it like that, with like an eighth note sort of feel on the 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, it gives me time to sort of change. So I'm like, got a bit of a second to pause because I'm going to go back down. A bit of time to pause because I'm going to go back up. Now you can add on the other bits of the scale, like for example, if you don't want the pause in it, you can go. Now obviously I'm using an overblow on 6, not everybody can play that. If you can't, that's okay, it doesn't matter, but I'm using the 2-draw double bend, so. But personally, I like the bit of the held notes because I'm trying to get this very relaxed, so that's what I'm sort of looking for. And the other cool thing with the cowbell and metronome is you can basically set it up and push it so that like you've ended up going, oh, it's too fast, so just come back down. So like pick one that's sort of comfortable. Like I said, I've been practicing this for a while, so let's kick off this one, 160. So you'll be able to hear how I would actually practice this sort of thing. I like to get ready. I'll use the held notes 1, 2 and 3 draw to get my root note sound. When I want a bit of a break, just use those held notes. If that one's cool, you can say, okay, that's going okay, not having too much of a problem with that one. And go a bit sort of quicker. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Nice. But it's not how fast it is that's important. It's to be able to play the notes nice and cleanly. So the speed going up through the metronome speed is just to find out how fast you can play it. Don't practice it as fast as you can play it, because you're making mistakes. Don't practice things by making mistakes. Slow it down to where it's easy, it's cool, and relaxes. It's easy blues harmonica. So I've got a nice cool tempo that we can play at. Plenty of time. Get ready. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. And then experiment them, make them really staccato. Make them long and legato. Back and forth between them. Have fun. Nice. What if that's too fast? Like you sort of go, no. You don't have to go down to super slow tempos. Make every note 2 beats. So we're going to hold everything for 2 beats. So 1, 2, here we go. Let's hold it for 4 notes. Longer notes can be challenging because then we can hear what we're playing. Are our bends nice? So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. get your metronome going, grab your C harmonica, blues scale, get out there and have some fun.